Okay, so now that we've added some blends and we are controlling multiple samples, let's now add some effects to apply on top of all those samples. So just as I can blend between the center and the edge, I can use that spatial parameter, so to speak, to control a knob. So the center will be 0 and the edge will be 1. And I'll add that. So this UI is still a work in progress. We're changing a lot. We'll be using this controller UI, and it'll be much nicer, and everything will be built into the software. But right now, this is still a prototype. So I'm adding a blend between the center and the edge, and this is mapped to pitch. Sound on there. So I'm using Ableton to control, as a sampler, to control effects and samples. So I'm going to put a different sound on there so that you can hear that pitch shifting. So adding effects on top of samples and blends really adds an extra level of expressivity to your playing and to control of digital sound. So it really matters where you're hitting the drum, which is true of acoustic playing. You know, if I hit the drum here versus here, it makes a different sound. And you know, part of the art of drumming is learning how to control all those different sounds and to control the acoustics of a drum. And so now we can actually map those acoustics to digital parameters and digital effects and sounds, and in a certain sense preserve the essence of how you're hitting the drum and translate it to a digital format that can then control digital sound. So on sample pads and eDrums, you can really just trigger samples, and you have these sonic barriers. But with this, you can actually just go straight over those boundaries and just follow your instincts and play the drum and map those instincts to controlling very potentially complex electronic setups.